All right, so I don't know if I'm gonna upload this tomorrow or upload this later tonight. I don't know, but right now, as of around, I want to say 6 o'clock, Central Time, the Bucks have traded for PJ Tucker, and as a Bucks fan, I kind of just had to talk about this. And also, just to note, the Bucks are playing the Sixers right now, and I kind of was wondering, was DJ Augustine in the lineups, or not the lineups, but the the layup lines? I don't know if he was, that would have been kind of awkward. But back to PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is now a Milwaukee Buck, and this was literally a steal, in my opinion. The Rockets were expecting young players and young assets in return, but the full trade, it was basically a first round pick, DJ Augustine, DJ Wilson, and the Bucks are also sending Torrey Craig to Phoenix. I'm not sure if we're getting anything back for that or was that just a filler. I don't know, but then again, this was a steal for the Milwaukee Bucks. Will PJ be extended, which he will be a free agent at the end of the season? I don't know. He is 36 years old, but even at his age, he is still a productive bench piece. He can play the 4, maybe even the 3 and the 5. With this trade, I am expecting to see a lot of Giannis at the 5 now on some points, but PJ's role with this team is going to be really interesting. You can expect him to play that energy guy, even though Thanasis has been playing that role for some reason. I don't know how I feel about that, but PJ is PJ Tucker, and he's going to bring corner threes. He is going to bring defense, what this team is all about. PJ might be the missing piece for this championship team. I was kind of thinking about titling this video, "The Milwaukee Bucks are your 2021 NBA champions," but that might have been a little bit too much. PJ's season averages are not the best so far, but I am expecting it to pick up now that he's on a team that he might want to play for. Well, at the very least, he's on a team that's not the Houston Rockets. But again, no matter what, no matter if PJ just eventually leaves, I would say this trade was a steal. And mainly for the fact that we didn't have to give up much. I think any other team would have pulled this trade. And speaking of any other team, did any other team not offer a better trade for PJ? I was wondering about that because I was kind of shocked when I looked at the full trade. And maybe there is some details coming out still. Right now, the Bucks announcers are not talking about the actual trade because it's not technically official yet, but they have made it aware that they are aware of the trade rumors going around on Twitter right now, but they just don't want to get fined, so they cannot talk about it until he's actually officially a member of the team, which he basically is. The trade just actually has to go through this time. And, that's good because if you guys remember in the offseason, everybody was talking about a trade that went down for this team, but I'm going to not talk about that. But actually, it was probably good that we didn't make that trade because he's not playing the best anyway. But back to PJ Tucker again. Yeah, I'm happy. This definitely made my move better. He should definitely help out the team. If I had to bet on what his role would be for this team, I kind of want to see him as center sometimes, not going to lie to you, where you can have Bobby Portis play the full-time 4 backup now, and then you can have Giannis at the 4 and PJ at the 5. Maybe you want to try out what the Rockets did, and it worked to a certain extent. But again, I just want to make this clear. This was definitely a steal, and some of my friends are talking about, oh, the Bucks got robbed. I don't see how. If you just have to give up DJ Augustine, DJ Wilson, and a first-round pick, which we did get our own first-round pick back, and we are also sending Torrey Craig away, but even though he is a good player, he was not playing much for us anyways, and it is kind of sad because once he signed in Milwaukee, it kind of seemed like he was enjoying the city a lot, but a business is a business, as they always say. But again, yeah, I don't think this trade was bad for the Bucks. if anything, it should help. And if he's bad for us somehow, we can just not play him really. And yeah, again, he will be expecting a big contract, I believe, in the offseason. So we got to see what can we do about that. But again, this should definitely help out the Milwaukee Bucks, and the Milwaukee Bucks just got stronger. And if you say otherwise, I don't know what to say. If you guys remember those Houston teams that made deep playoff pushes and then were just very successful, even though they really never won a championship. If you guys remember those teams, PJ was a big part of that, and I believe he will be a big part of this team. And somebody I know said he's old, I don't know, but again, he is still a very good player. Not very good, but you know what I mean. For his role, he should definitely be, honestly, one of the best bench pieces off this team. And he is honestly going to contribute to this championship contending team. And he definitely just pushed it. DJ Augustine was struggling. I did believe DJ Augustine was going to be an amazing piece for this team, especially we got him on a 3-year, $21 million contract. And with him being a quality starting point guard for the Orlando Magic in the past few seasons, I really believe he was going to be an amazing player for us. But simply, he's just been struggling, really. And having that player coming off the bench for us, I was really happy at the beginning of the season, but it worked. I don't want to say it was horrible, but it could have been a lot better. But now he's traded to Houston, and again, I'm expecting this to be just nothing but the best for us. And I guess teams like the Celtics, the Nuggets, teams like that, they could have traded for PJ. I would say they had better offers to actually offer, but maybe something didn't just work out for them. I don't know. But to be honest, I'm just glad teams like Brooklyn, Lakers, Clippers, teams like that didn't get him, because I believe they're going to get stronger at this trade deadline. And maybe we will. Maybe we got some more moves up our sleeve. I don't know. We just have to wait and see. But I would say this roster is set now. But if we can make one more extra move, I would say. But it would have to be for like a smaller player on a smaller contract, because we don't have many pieces to be giving up anymore. But yeah, PJ Tucker to the Bucks. I am a very happy Bucks fan.